Hey guys, so while I sit here and unpack my stuff, I got my other phone in my hand so I'll be able to see y'all comments because my phone right there on the charger or whatever. So yeah, let's just like get into it. My YouTube be so delayed. It be like real delayed. Telling people that I be on live. I don't know why. I look so crazy. Right now, I'm just gonna I got so much stuff. Like, it's not even funny how much stuff I got. And I really call myself, like, getting rid of a lot of stuff. And it's like, it didn't do no good. I guess the first thing I'm going to do is just, like, clean my hangers up. I should take a thumbnail because I am vlogging. Y'all, let me tell y'all. We could talk about that. So, let's talk about how your girl really been, like, I really been doing this YouTube stuff. Like, I really been uploading, like, being consistent. Like, y'all can't say I haven't, because I really haven't. If you say I haven't, then you just gonna hear it, because I've been uploading. First of all, let's talk about it's Vlogmas already. And I got 5 videos already up, ready to go, already edited, already up. All that on my other channel. Like, let's talk about it. And this channel, too. Like, I got my videos already scheduled. Like, let's get into it, like. Period. But yeah, I'm unpacking my stuff. That's what I'm doing. What y'all doing? I don't know why I put these things in the box like that, because I'm tired. My crazy stuff. I don't know why I did this. Like, why would I do this? Why would I just throw these in here like that? And when I was packing them, somebody told me, they was like, don't just throw them in there like that, because when you unpack them, it's going to be hard. I saw that. I see that. Do your big one. Exactly. Do my big one. Do my big one. Like, period. We doing the big one over here. Like, the big one. I really been, like, real consistent. I'm going to make a video. I'm about to make a video soon, letting y'all know, like, how much money. I probably record it. I kind of want to record it today, but I'm going to just record it tomorrow. I'm going to let y'all know, like, how much money I done made. So, my other channel, my Life of Rich channel, I've been doing YouTube for, I started in May. Got monetized in June. So, ever since from June until November, I've been making money, like, on YouTube. And mind y'all, my Life of Rich channel, I really wasn't posting like that. I feel like this year, I really was slightly posting. And then, mind y'all, my Life of Rich channel, that was a new channel. So, I really wasn't posting like that. So, for me to have made what I made within 6 months, I feel like if I could do it, y'all could do it too. Like, take this channel out the picture. For me to have made what I made on my Life of Rich channel and was barely posting, and I only had like 6K subscribers, almost 7K now, but November over with. So I'm gonna say I had like 6,000 and like 800 because I'm growing or whatever. For me to do this, started like a whole new channel. Y'all can do it too. Like, it's no way. It's no way y'all can do it. Like, it's no way. And then the crazy part about it, you would think like, okay, this YouTube channel got 100K subscribers, well, over 100K now. So you would think, okay, well, I got all these subscribers over here. All these subscribers I got over here gonna go subscribe over there. No, that's not the case, sweetheart. That's not the case, baby girl. Like, sir, that's not the case. So I'm really proud of myself on my other channel, because it's like, yeah, I do still have like a whole lot of supporters from this channel that went and subscribed over there. But when I tell y'all, I'm literally building like a new audience. I'm building an audience that didn't even know me from dancing. Like, they knew me from my Life of Rich channel, for the content I was posting on my Life of Rich channel. And I think that's really cool, because it's like, y'all gonna watch me regardless of if I post stripper vlogs or not. But I think I put like two vlogs up there. That's like stripper related content, but I'm just very proud of myself. Like, I'm so proud of myself. It haven't even been a year. Like, we only 6 months in, and I'm already about to be at 7K. hopefully by the end of this month, December, I could be at 10K with the consistent that I'm gonna do, because I'm trying to upload every single day. Like, I'm just really proud of myself. Bitches can't say they don't see me working because they know they see me working. When they see me working, y'all gotta give me my flowers, because I give me my flowers every day on my own. And you know what's crazy? I did it once. I hit 100K once. We hit 10K once. I'm gonna hit 10K again. Like, be for real. Be for real. You have been going hard for a while now. Keep staying there. Yeah, and the crazy thing about it, though, I feel like, well, it's not no, I feel like, I'm really starting over, because the way YouTube works, if you're not constantly on a platform putting out videos, like, your views gonna go down. So it's like I'm literally like building. I'm starting back up from the bottom with both channels, regardless of how many subscribers I got on this page. I'm starting up from the bottom because I really wasn't posting like that. Like, I post a video every now and then, but I wasn't posting like that. So for me to be building back up, that's kind of interesting. It's fun. And it's like the drive I had when I first did YouTube, I feel like that drive is back. Like, I feel like I probably got comfortable with like stuff, but now it's just like, nah. Like, now, especially with, if y'all go watch my other channel, my Life of Free channel, I told y'all how I said I'll quit my job so I can become a full-time YouTuber. It's like, now you have to be very uncomfortable because you don't have a 9 to 5 to rely on. Like, even with dancing, like, yeah, I ain't dancing, but it's like, you trying to make 30K a month. Like, that's what we on right now. Like, I'm trying to get to a point where I'm saying 30 bands a month on YouTube, and that's just how it is. Like, whether it be this channel or the other channel, I promise you I'm gonna hit 30K a month. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it. Like, it's gonna happen, and I've been saying this for a minute. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be 1 month, and I'm gonna make 30 bands in that 1 month, and I'm be like, I told you so. I told you I could do it. You need a good man to help move the heavy stuff. It just take that one video. Like, you don't know what video is gonna make you money. Like, that'd be the crazy thing. Like, you literally have to play with. You have to play with it. Like, you really playing with it. It's like playing a lottery, like, or playing the slot machines. Like, you invest, you put money into it. You don't know if you're gonna get that money back, but you're hoping you win. Like, you hoping the outcome be big. And it's just like, the outcome is gonna be big. Like, one thing I did, and I ain't trying to make this like a motivational live, but I don't know. I feel like maybe it was a reason for me to go live and share this with y'all. Considering that it is Vlogmas, so I feel like somebody on this live is gonna relate to what I'm saying, or need to hear like what I'm saying. And y'all might not listen to me because I'm the messenger and people don't want to listen to me, but y'all better motherfucking take notes. Y'all better take notes. Y'all better get you one of these. What's that? I bitch, that's not what she's talking about. Like, you gotta listen up. So for this channel right here that I'm on, it took me 2.5 years to reach 100K, right? I felt like I have so many posts, like, funny. I felt like it was gonna take me. I feel like to be honest, y'all, I felt like I was never gonna hit it. I was like, bro, what the world? Like, why is it taking me so long to hit 100K when you have people? It take them a month. It take them 3 months. It might take them less than a year. That was my problem right there. That was my biggest problem right there. I was so focused on and asking why this, why that, why not now. I was so busy on questioning why that I wasn't focusing on the now. Like, why was I so worried about what other people had going on? Like, me worried about why this person got this amount of subscribers, this person got this amount of subscribers. It was distracting me from what I had going on, from what I had to do. Like, for me being focused, for me, okay, you keep going hard. So what? You don't have 100K yet. It's coming. So what? And I feel like sometimes when we trying to like reach stuff, we get so discouraged and we just like, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. Like, why is it not my turn? Like, what's going on? I'm not understanding. But it's just like, you gotta stop asking why. You just gotta keep putting in the work, and then eventually you keep putting in work, you'll see results. And it's just like, I feel like me taking forever, like 2.5 years. To some people, it might seem like 2.5 years is not a lot, but to me, that's like a lot. Cause I'm just like, what the world? But then I just sit back and I reflect, like especially with my new channel, and I'm just like, you sit here questioning why it took you 2.5 years to make 100K. But look at your new channel. Like, look at the work you put in with your new channel. You're not questioning this channel. I'm not waking up, oh, well, I know I have 100K over here. Why I don't have like 50K on this channel already? No. I'm taking my time. I'm putting in the work that I'm supposed to put in. I'm not feeling entitled. Just because I know I have 100K over here, I'm not having a big head. I'm still putting in that work. And I think that's like very important for people to like remember, like, no matter what your goal is, don't rush it. Like, if it's meant for you to be, like, if it's meant for you to have, it's gonna happen. Like, you can't give up just because something is taking forever for you to reach it. Like, so what? Like, and I know it might sound like, girl, that's easy for you to say because you already hit your 100K and then you got the other channel. I know it's easy, like, said and done, but y'all, I'm really like so serious. I feel like, I don't know. I ain't trying to preach to y'all, but yeah. You are motivation about trying, just seeing your grind motivate me, and I don't strip. Period. In reality, it takes most YouTube years to reach 100K, so you were on the road anyway, Bree. Thank you. Hey, Bree, yes, I need this encouragement. I started my channel, but it's hard being consistent. Let me tell you that, because, baby, let me tell y'all what's making me be on the road right now. Because when I tell y'all, it's so hard to be consistent. Like, even though I'm being consistent now, like, even though I knew vlogging was coming up, so I was like, okay, you gotta work extra hard. Like, you gotta just do while everybody else sleep, bitch, you gotta be editing videos. Like, I go to work tonight, I'm going to work, I'm getting off at 4 o'clock. Guess what I'm doing when I get off? Edit videos. Go ahead and edit and put it up. Which, yeah, like the video I'm finna record tonight at work, I'm gonna go ahead and edit and put it up. Meanwhile, other people is asleep. You gotta get so uncomfortable. Like, you have to stay consistent, but it's like, consistent is not enough. Like, bitch, you gotta be in motherfucking, you gotta go overboard. Like, you gotta go be in overdrive. It's like, consistent is cute. Like, that's cute, but at the same time, consistent is not enough. Like, being consistent is not enough. You have to really grind. Like, what I'm learning as being like a full-time YouTuber is like, if this is something you want to do, you need to get a planner. You need to get a calendar. Like, you need to be planning out content. Like, what I used to do with my Strip Life for Reach channel and what I'm doing differently with my Life for Reach channel is I'm starting to plan out my content instead of just picking up the camera. Okay, y'all, what today? No, like, you want to be great. You want to go far. You want your shit to grow. You want to see money. You want to see revenue. You need to plan your stuff out. Today is December the 1st. I have my videos for my Life for Reach channel already planned out, up and ready to go all the way until Monday. Guess what that gives me? That gives me time to get more content, to edit more content. I don't got to feel rushed. I don't got to feel like, oh, let me just post anything today because I know I need to post. I know I need to make money. No, you got to, like, go over and beyond. If you want to be great, you got to do more than what the next person is doing. I'm not saying everything got to be a competition, but you just got to go over, like, you just got to push yourself, and that's what I've been doing. Like, I've really been pushing myself. Thanks, I'm taking notes. What made you keep going before you had your son? I feel like I get comfortable because it's just me. I be getting depressed about it. So, depending on where you came at on my channel, like, I've kind of talked about this, but I kind of didn't. Like, I talked about it, but I really didn't. Like, I'll go over it, but I won't go into detail. So, before I had Cardi, it was just me. Like, I already had my own apartment. I already had my own car. Like, I was very comfortable. I was real comfortable. Like, I ain't had no kid. Like, the money I was making, I was really blowing it. Like, it's like, it just was me. I ain't had nothing to just, like, tell me, okay, like, you gotta switch up how you doing shit because you got a young one or whatever. So it's like, I feel like when I had Kari, I always told y'all this, I never hid this. When I was pregnant or whatever, I got evicted from my place because, mind you, at the time, I'm gonna go into that story too. At the time when I was pregnant with Kari, I was working a lot of jobs, but I was quitting them jobs because you gotta think, before I started working them jobs, y'all, I always had a job. Like, since I was freaking in 11th grade, I always kept a job. I'm talking about every year, I always kept a job. But once I started dancing, it was like, them jobs, I don't want to keep working these jobs because I know I can go dance and make a lot of money. Like, fuck these jobs. So I would have a job like every now and then, or I'll have a job, but that wasn't my main focus. So when I started dancing or whatever, okay, I'm just dancing, it's just me. Shit, we make a band here, a band there, 200, 300 there, here. That's a lot of money to me, and it's just me and my rent. Y'all, my rent for my first apartment was like $628 or $648. Do you know what a bitch would do to like make her rent that amount now? Like, are you kidding me? That's how much my rent was in my first apartment. This was before I even had Kari. Like, so mind you, I said it was just me. So in the process of me dancing, I'm loving it up. Like, I'm making all this money. So I'm like, shit, I'm making all this money. Oh, let me tell you this too. I really should make this into a story time. Like, I feel like I'm gonna go back and add revenue to this live, because bitch, I'm just really giving y'all gems right now. So my first car ever, y'all, was a 2000 Dodge Stratus. It was so ugly. Like, it was an ugly car. Like, I kid you not, but I was so proud because, bitch, that was my car. I had that ugly ass car, and I had what was it? It was a 2-bedroom. Why did I even need a 2-bedroom? That just shows you the type of shit I was on. I had a 2-bedroom with 2 bathrooms, and it was just me, right? So then I'm making all this money. I'm working. I'm like, okay, I want to expand. I want to level up. Boom. Got rid of the Dodge Stratus, went and got a Toyota. I think it was like, I remember the color. I don't remember the year. It was a Toyota Corolla or whatever. And then I moved in like a dumbass, y'all. When I think about all the stuff I did in the past, I just be like, you just wasted so much money. So I went, when it was time to renew my lease, I was like, okay, I want to just get more room or whatever. I don't know why. Because mind you, it still was just me. Like, it was me. I wasn't even doing YouTube or nothing then. Like, it was just me. So, bitch, I moved to a 3-bedroom. How many bathrooms? 1, 2. Was it 2 or 3? I think it was a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom townhome. I moved there. Right? And this time has went by like year or so, 2 years. I don't fucking know. But time has went by. I moved into there and got that car, right? So then I'm still dancing. I'm still able to pay my bills because it's just me. But I'm just like, I don't have enough to really worry about. So then, boom, boom, a bitch get pregnant. Mind y'all, Kari wasn't like 628. Well, I would have a 2-bedroom too. I wish I could come get it. Exactly. Kari wasn't an accident, baby. Like, I actually planned my son. Like, I didn't like plan it like, oh, like, okay, today we're gonna have a kid. Today, like, that's not what it was. But we did talk about it, like, okay, like, yeah, like, we talked about it. So, and eventually, I got pregnant. So, got pregnant. Mind you, I'm still dancing. Hello, I get pregnant. I'm dancing before I started showing. Let me tell y'all, if you're watching this, don't be listening to bitches in the club, because I don't think I ever told y'all this. But I probably could call her, like, she cool, whatever, but we don't even associate with each other because, like, life happens and she went her way, I went my way. But the friends, like, you have in a club, don't be listening to them all the time, because it's just, like, they're just friends in a moment. Like, they just club friends. So when I found out I was pregnant or whatever, y'all know how, like, you're in a relationship and then you be like, oh, yeah, I want a baby. And then, like, you tell your friends about it. Y'all, they was telling me, oh, you should get rid of the baby. Like, you're still young. Just get rid of your baby. Like, you have a lot going on for yourself. You don't need that extra burden. This is how I knew I was meant to be a mom, because even though they told me that, I didn't even think once to get rid of my child. Like, I'm like, fuck no. Like, fuck no. Like, I'm gonna figure shit out. Like, fuck no. So they was telling me that, and mind you, we was in the dressing room. I will never forget that. We was in the dressing room when they said that. Cause bitch, I was young as fuck and I was popping. Like I was making bread. Like I'm talking about making money. Like the money y'all see me make now, or the money y'all seen me make in the first start of my YouTube, that shit ain't nothing to the amount of money I first started making. Like bitches was really touching bread back then. So I was like, nah, like, no, I'm keeping my child. Like, it was never a question in my mind, like, to get rid of my baby. Like, I love my son. Like, he was really sent from God to me. Like, God really sent him to me. That's how I really feel. So, boom, I'm pregnant. Mind you, I'm still dancing because, bitch, I still need money. Like, I still got shit to do. So, then, this is where the hardship came in at. You know, once you're pregnant, you start to show. Let me tell y'all how grimy bitches be, right? So for me, with my first child, y'all, I got really lucky. I really was able to dance all the way up to like 3.5 months, 4 months. Because I wasn't showing. Like, you wouldn't even know I was pregnant. I was just thick. Like, I just looked at thick. Like, you probably would have thought I would have got my titties done. Like, my titties was so, like, they was sitting up so bright. Like, they was so hard, y'all. Like, they just looked thick. Like, you know, like, when bitches get their titties done? That's how my titties was looking. So I was still in the club making money, but I wasn't showing yet. And no, I was not drinking. I wasn't doing all that. At the time, y'all, I wasn't even a drinker. At the time when I was pregnant with Kari, I didn't start drinking, y'all, until a few years ago, to be honest. And I don't even smoke. I never did drugs. So, yeah, don't smoke cigarettes. So, I was still able to work. Like, it wasn't a big of a deal. But once you start showing and shit, it's like, okay, bitch, you can't be walking in this club pregnant and shit. But before I even start showing, let me just tell y'all what somebody did. So because, like I said, I was making money. Only people that knew I was like pregnant, cause I didn't hide it. Like if they was to ask, I told them, cause I'm like, the fuck, like I don't got no reason to like I'm pregnant. Shit, I told my friends. So like girls in the locker room would ask, "Oh, you getting thick? Did you go get surgery or some shit like that?" Everybody swear I just got my titties on, but I didn't. I'm like, nah, I'm pregnant. And it was like, what? You're pregnant? What? And I was like, yeah. So bitches started to hate and shit. Bitches was literally telling customers, "Oh, why are you dancing her? She's pregnant." Bitch, what? What do you mean? Why are you saying shit like that? Bitch, because I need the money. Like, what are you talking about? But mind y'all, when I was dancing, I wasn't showing. So it's like, he didn't fucking know that. So why did you tell him that? Because he didn't know that. He didn't need to know that. Why are you telling him that? So eventually it got to a point where I had to stop like dancing because I was showing. Like I put a timeline on when I had wanted to stop dancing. I don't remember detail from detail, y'all, because this was so a while ago. But I made up in my mind, I was like, okay, you can't keep, like, I knew when I got pregnant, I was like, once I start showing, once it's visible, like, bitch, once you, like, ooh, I done broke my jacket. Once you, like, in the club and your stomach is, like, doing all that, like, it's time to wrap it up, bitch, so you pop them out. Let me fix my jacket, y'all. Cause I don't have on no t-shirt. I only got on a bra. I freaking hate this jacket. This jacket gonna be in a giveaway pile. So once I said, okay, I'm done dancing, so I can go back to dancing. What else was there for me to do? I couldn't do nothing but go get a job. So no, I'm not pregnant. I'm not pregnant right now. For the ones of you coming into the library, somebody asked me a question and I'm answering that question. We not pregnant right now. So yeah, I started working jobs, but mind you, the salary, the income I was living on, mind you, I told you I upgraded to like a townhome. I think my next place was like 7 or 8 something. I really don't remember, y'all. I want to say it was like 8. I don't know. I don't remember. And then I had my car note. I remember my car note was like 4 something. So, yeah. I remember that. It was like 4 something. I don't know exact, but yeah. So I went from making all this money to living on this income to, and mind y'all, I was in school still. I forgot to tell y'all, I was in school while I was dancing. So yeah, I went to making all this money to, you're pregnant now, so now you can't dance no more. So all this money you was making, that shit's gone. So now you have to go live from paycheck to paycheck, Friday to Friday. And mind y'all, while I was dancing, I did try to save money, but it didn't, I don't think it clicked. Like, it didn't click in my head. Like, I'm not going to sit here and just tell y'all, like, I was saving money while I was pregnant. Because if I was, clearly I wouldn't have been in that situation. It just didn't click. Like, okay, like, you're pregnant. Like, you know, like, when you start showing, ain't no more dancing, bitch. Like, you need to be saving your money. So, boom. I want to say probably, like, I want to say I probably was, like, I don't know how many months I was. But if I had to guess, because I had Kari early, I didn't even go to the full 9 months. I think I had Kari when I was like 8 months. What's 34 weeks? I want to say like maybe towards this end of the 7 months, early beginning of the 8 months. So I want to say I lost my car like, I don't know when I lost my car, but I just know I lost it because I was getting behind. I was trying to do my best, y'all. I worked so many jobs while I was pregnant. But y'all was working at restaurants. I was a security. Like, I was doing everything. Every fucking job you could imagine, I had. I was quitting them bitches back to back because I was just like, this not enough money for me. Like, this ain't doing enough for me. So, yeah. So, I was getting behind on my bills because it was like, the fuck? Like, at getting paid every week. And back then, like, I wasn't even getting paid a lot. Like, what, like $11 an hour for one job? Maybe 12 if I was lucky. Times 40 a week. Like, that ain't no fucking money. Mind you, I said my car note is for something. Bitch, that's my car note money. And I have rent. So, I was getting behind. I remember I was asleep. Y'all, I was asleep. These folks came and got my car. I was just like, I was crying so bad. Because I was just like, no, like, what the fuck? How can you go from having... Like, this is what I was telling myself. How can you go from having everything you thought you wanted or whatever, being, like, comfortable, having everything, thinking you up, thinking you rich as fuck, thinking you got money, thinking you're that bitch, to getting your shit taken. Like, bitch, and you're pregnant? Mind y'all, you haven't even heard me talk about family yet, which I'm finna get into. So, me and my child's father... Me and my child's father, like, he was, hold up. Me and my child's father, he was working too, like, he was working a job, so we both was living from paycheck to paycheck to paycheck. Like, we had shit to do, like, in addition to paying our bills, we was trying to get shit together for the baby, like, trying to make sure we had shit. So, I'm gonna explain. Yeah, it definitely changed when I was younger. So, how I really didn't get evicted out of my apartment. Like, it wasn't I didn't have the money to pay my rent. What I did was I made a better financial decision for me and my son at the time. Then, this is what happened with my apartment. So, mind y'all, I told y'all I was living in a 3-bedroom, 2 or 3 bathrooms. How many bathrooms did I have? I really don't fucking remember, but that shit really irrelevant. Like, it really don't matter. And, yeah, so it was like, okay, rent was due. I remember this, y'all. I will never forget this. Rent was coming up, and I don't remember how much I had to pay, but I was like, it's either, okay, you pregnant. You know you pregnant. Yeah, you can go back to dancing, but I wasn't even thinking about dancing at that point. I was worried about trying to get through life, trying to figure shit out from him, my son. I was like, am I going to take my rent money for this? Am I going to pay this high-ass rent? Or am I going to go find another spot? Because I didn't want to finish out my lease because I'm like, this is too much money. Like, I need the money that I need my money. Like, so I decided before rent was due, I went and found another spot. I downgraded. I had to downgrade. So I went, y'all, that spot was in the freaking hood. Like, do I even have a vlog? No, I don't have a vlog on my channel because I wasn't doing YouTube at the time. When I tell you that spot was so hood, like, but that just shows you, bitch, I had to go back, like, take some steps back because I wasn't prepared. So I downgraded to a 2-bedroom apartment. Mind you, I was in the townhouse. So I went to a 2-bedroom apartment, 1 bathroom, and I think the rent was, I don't remember how much the rent was, y'all. I really don't. But all I know is it was way less than that 3-bedroom. So I was like, yeah, I'm not paying this. I'm going to take my rent money and I'm going to go apply to these apartments and we're going to move over here. So that's really what happened. I didn't get kicked out. I just left and didn't pay the rent. So that's what I mean by like eviction or whatever. So then I moved into there. But y'all, let me tell y'all about family. And this is why I always feel how I feel. And this is why I still a good person, like no matter what, no matter how people do me. So when I was pregnant or whatever, like the week my car got taken, when I was pregnant, nobody knew I was pregnant in my family, like nobody, because I wasn't on talking terms with my family. Because when I graduated high school, me and my mom fell out, like, so I went to Savannah State, then want to stay at Savannah State, and then I transferred to Clayton State. So it's like, before I even had Kari, I really was on my own, like, it was just me, like, after I graduated from high school and left for college, we would talk every now and then, but we really wasn't talking, so nobody knew I was pregnant until, bitch, it was just some shit that was going on that I had to call my mom. And then I remember I called my mom, like, when they, like, the night they came and got my car, I was on the phone calling everybody. I was so, oh my gosh, y'all, like, it's funny now telling this story, but this shit is not funny, and I really need to make a story time about this. This shit was not funny then. Like, I'm talking about I was boohoo crying, like, bitches, it's like late at night, you outside crying on the phone. I'm talking about, I called like so many different family members. I'm like, hey, do you think you could send me like some money so I can go get my car, because my car just got like taken, and mind y'all, I'm pregnant. Can't nobody ever say I don't know the definition of hard work. And let me tell you something, people be making fun of how I be working so hard now, like how I'll go get a job, or how I'll just have multiple jobs, or how I have multiple incomes. I don't give a fuck. I work a million jobs before I ever have to get back to that place that I was when I was pregnant. Because when I lost my car when I was pregnant, bitch, guess what? I still was working. I still had bills to pay. I ain't want to spend no money on no Uber, bitch. We couldn't really afford Ubers, but guess what? We could afford. How much was it to get on the bus? Like $275, $250, or $150? I don't know. So it was like the whole towards the end of my pregnancy, bitch, we was on a bus, like taking the bus to work. Like, that's how much of a hustler I was. Like, I was like, yeah, I just lost my car. But, and that was another thing. I think another thing it was like, the money that I had the money that I had, y'all, from like working my job, it was like, are you going to spend it on a new place, or are you going to spend it on getting a car? And it's like, when you're pregnant, you have to make uncomfortable decisions for you and your child. And it might not be, you might feel like it's like the wrong decision, but it was like, okay, do I get a car or do I get a place? Bitch, fuck a car. We're going to get a place. So when my son comes, I have somewhere for me and my son to lay my head. And mind you, like I said, I was by myself. So it wasn't no, oh, you go get a car and you move in with somebody. Like, it wasn't that. And this is so crazy that we're talking about this, because I know I'm getting like everywhere with this story. I've been on my own for a long ass time. I didn't move back in to my mom's place. Like, despite all the shit I was going through, I didn't move back into her place until COVID hit. And the only reason I moved back into her place until COVID hit is because we were stuck and we couldn't go nowhere. I have always been I'm going to figure it out, I'm going to get shit done type of bitch. Like, whether somebody do something for me or not, I'm going to figure it out. But yeah, anyways. So, long story short, I had Kari or whatever. And it was just like, I love my son to death, y'all. Y'all just don't understand. Have a kid. A kid is just like, nah, be prepared when you have a kid. But a kid just really changed your mindset. Like, it just changed what the fuck you going through. And mind y'all, I told y'all, like, when I was pregnant, I was calling family members, asking them, like, hey, can you send me money? Can you do this? Can you do that? And it's not they didn't have the fucking money. They had the money. They just didn't send it. And it's like, at the end of the day, you can't be mad at nobody. Like, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I still feel a type of way that I had to go through what I went through when I was pregnant. And I'm really leaving some shit out the story, but that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day, which I kind of talked about, but I really didn't. But it's just like, I needed y'all the most, and y'all wasn't there. But what I learned from that situation, I was able to come out that situation strong, and I was able to be like, okay, you went through this, and you know you don't want to go through it again. So I had Kari after I got cleared to go back to work, because you have to get cleared. A lot of girls be asking me that's pregnant, oh, when did you go back to dancing? Even though I stopped bleeding, like, can I go back to dancing? I'm sorry, there's too much information. They be like, do you think it's time? Do you think it's okay if I go back? And I always tell them, you need to get the okay, you need to get the clear to go back. Like, don't go back until you get the clear. And I got the clear to go back. Bitch, I was on my shit. I'm talking about literally within like the first and a half week or month. I want to say the first and a half week of me getting clear, I had money stacked from my rent. And then after a month, because I was taking Ubers back and forth to work, within like a month, I had money for another car. What car did I have after my Toyota? I don't even remember. Y'all, I don't even fucking remember what car I had. That's how you know I had so many cars. I don't even remember. Yeah, I sacrificed a lot. Like, people be like, oh, this bitch ain't have to do nothing. I really went through a lot. Like, I really did. I don't even know what car I had. That's crazy. Oh, I know what car I had. I went and got a car. I remember that car. We ain't gonna talk about that, but I remember a car I had. So yeah, and it's just was like, what makes me go so hard and what makes me keep going is because, like, when I needed people to be there for me before my son even was born, nobody was there for me. Like, nobody was trying to help me. I was begging motherfuckers. Like, I'm talking about y'all. Like, bitch, I was begging people. Like, I literally was begging people to help me, to send me an extra little cash to just get through the week, just get by. No. So it's like now, it's just like, even though I still feel like I went through some stuff after that, like, I felt like what I went through after that, because, okay, so after that, when I did start YouTube or whatever, I feel like this just shows you what type of person I am. Like, I made so much money between the time I started YouTube up until now. Like, I have touched so much bread, between dancing and YouTube. It's just like how I was so given to people, knowing that people wasn't given to me when I needed them. That just shows you the type of person I am. I'm not a selfish person. I'm not what is it? What words am I looking for? I'm not an unforgivable person, because even though I still think about the shit that I went through, but whatever, I still was helping people. And y'all seen it. Like, if you go watch my videos, you see that shit. I still was helping people, like, giving people money, even though I went through that. But at the same time, life is life. Like, no matter how much money you have, no matter how much money you don't have, like, you're gonna go through shit. So it's like, what I learned is, no matter if you got money, I feel like money shows you people true colors. And I will never regret, like, doing YouTube or dancing. But what I do regret, which y'all can take from me, is what I'm definitely not doing now, which I'm so happy about my new place. Like, y'all just don't understand. What I'm learning to do now is I'm not putting nobody before me and my son. Like, yeah, it's cool to help people, but at the same time, these same people you don't help, they're nowhere around when you need them to help you. Or what I have learned, y'all, and I'm talking about, like, family or whatever. I don't want nobody putting no words in my mouth. I'm not talking about no, like, single person. What I have learned is the same people that I helped, when I needed them to help me, they wasn't there to help me. And all they did was bash me and try to say, oh, they just try to bash me or just try to make me look like a person that I wasn't. It's just like, damn, like, I did all this for you and I can't get, like, $1. Like, I can't get this. But I just feel like I can't hold grudges. I just gotta go with the flow, because at the end of the day, I have a son who's 4 now. Like, my baby was like he was like a lap baby. How old was Kari? Like 1.5 when I first started doing YouTube. My baby is gonna be like, Kari is talking, so it's like I can't worry about other stuff. So back to the person question. How your Well, hold on. What was the question? I can't find it, but that was basically saying, like, how do I keep going? It's like, because I don't have a choice but to keep going. Like, it's either keep going or you be down, out, and bad, and having some bad motherfuckers to help you, and they're still not going to help you. Like, that's what it is. And then one thing that I have always kept with me, and what y'all need to keep is, don't help somebody because you want them to help you back. Genuinely help people because that's just the type of person you is. But at the same time, be prepared. Like, if you're a giver, be prepared to get your feelings hurt. Be prepared to, like, stuff don't go your way. Be prepared to getting taken advantage of, getting used, getting talked about. Be prepared the minute you need somebody. The minute you need somebody, they forget every fucking thing you did for them. I'm talking about they act like you never did nothing for them. Like, they forget everything and always bring up that time that you needed them to help you. And it's like, life is life. You always gonna need somebody to help you, no matter how much money you make, no matter where you at. Like, you're gonna need somebody to help you. Whether you take the help or not, you're gonna need somebody to help you. Like, you're not just always gonna have your shit together. Like, it is what it is. If you do have your shit together, that's cool. I need to get to where you at, but I do not always have my shit together. So yeah. You got that right. If only I told my story of having my daughter dancing in and out, I already know. Yeah, like. When people be like, oh, how can you work 30 days straight? Bitch, because I need money. Like, I need money. Like, it's not no. And I think people be forgetting, like, when they be watching my stripper vlogs. Hold on, y'all. When people watch my vlogs, especially my stripper channel, I think people forget that I have a son. So I think people be so consumed on saying all the money that I make that they be forgetting, like, okay, I do have bills to pay. Like, it's me and my son. I have to pay rent. Well, I had to pay a car note. I don't have to pay a car note no more. But it be like, I have shit to do. Like, we have to have groceries. I have to pay the light bill, the Wi-Fi bill, like, his school, like, bills add up. And it's just like, people forget that. And then, mind y'all, I'm not just trying to be stuck on that I'm really that bitch. Like, I'm really that fucking bitch. Because it's just like, look at all the shit that I done accomplished. To a lot of people, it might not seem a lot. But during my journey of my YouTube, like, me making all that bread, not only was I helping my family, but bitch, regardless of how girls feel about me, with my stripper boot camp, regardless of, like, the bad talk that I get, I still get good stuff said. I was really helping bitches. Like, I was really trying to put girls on. And then outside of that, people always do YouTube, but me personally, when I started on YouTube, bitch, I was introducing other motherfuckers to YouTube. I was introducing them to a bag. Can't nobody ever say I have not been that girl. Now, it's up to you to figure out if you want to like me or hate me, but at the end of the day, I know what type of person I am, so it's just like, I done came to a point where I didn't learn, like, no matter how good a person is, that shit don't matter. People gonna like you, people gonna hate you, just keep being you. Like, I know what I did, y'all. I know in my heart what the fuck I did for motherfuckers. So it's just like, I been I did that. You trying to get to where the fuck I'm at. Like, let's be for real. So yeah. You gotta keep looking cute, period. You have a great head on your shoulders. Trust me, young queen, you're gonna keep striving. And what's so crazy is just like, I accomplished a lot of stuff. But let me tell you how I felt when I hit 100K. So before I hit 100K, I was like, okay, I can't wait to hit 100K. Like, I just want to hit 100K because, I don't know, like, everybody hit 100K. Like, 100K is like a milestone to hit for YouTubers, and I just want to hit it. And then when I hit 100K, I'm just like, okay, what's next? You hit it, what's next? Like, okay, you hit it, be grateful. You hit it, but what's the next steps? Bitch, we want $1 million. Like, I want $1 million now. It's just like, you'll want something so bad, and then you'll get it, and then you'll be like, okay, what's next? Like, what's the next goal to accomplish? I feel like I didn't accomplish so many goals. I didn't help so many people. What's next? Like, now, even though I accomplished all this stuff, that's just the beginning. Like, I don't even think I really got started with what. Well, I kind of did get started with, like, my YouTube or whatever. But it's like, I really haven't even, I only scratched the surface a little bit. Like, I got so much more work put into me, so much stuff to accomplish. Mind y'all, if you watch my Life of Reach channel, I'm working on something right now. Like, I'm working on my real estate license. So, it's just like, I got a lot of shit put in work, like, put into place. Like, so, yeah. And y'all take nothing away from this live. Just keep going, keep striving. Don't give up. No matter how bad stuff get, no matter if you don't have a car, no matter if you watching this, you might be at a friend's house because your license off. Like, no matter what the fuck going on, whatever you want to do, do it. Stop saying what you want to do and do it. Stop telling people what you want to do and actually do it. Because you sit here just telling people what you want to do, you're never going to get it done. You're just going to keep saying it and time going to keep going by. Time will keep going by. Then you're going to look up and you're going to be like, damn. Like, right now it's December. You're going to sit here, some of y'all, and don't get mad at me, but this is really how it's going to go. And I'm just being honest with y'all. Some of y'all right now in this live, or whenever you watch this, y'all got plans put into place of shit you want to accomplish for next year in January, the end of December. And y'all telling people, and it's okay to tell people, but y'all telling people, you telling family members, you telling friends, but guess what? You might sit here and say, by January the 1st, I want to have X, Y, and Z done. And in the meantime, you're telling people, but guess what? January 1st come, and you're not going to have that shit done. And you know why? Because you didn't put shit into place to have it done. You didn't start working hard. You didn't start going over and beyond. You didn't start doing more than what the next person was doing. All you was doing is running your mouth. Because it sound good. And me, I'm able to tell y'all this now, y'all, because that was me. Like, that was me. I want to do this. I want to do that. But, bitch, when are you going to start putting shit into place to actually do it? When are you going to focus on your goals? When are you going to start worrying about what the next person got going on, what the next person is doing? Worry about you. Write shit down and get shit done. Like, and if that's y'all, I'm not trying to comfort y'all. But if you really want to do something different, don't wait until the next year to do it. Do that shit now. Like, go get a journal, write shit down, plan it out now. Take steps up to how you can get there. Don't say, oh, I want to wait until I get a certain amount of money to do this. No, do it now. Start working on it now. Like, yeah, money is cool, but what can you do now to help you reach your goal that don't even involve money? You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I knew I was going to be something when I was in school, and I just didn't, I don't know, I can't explain it. Like, not even college, like in high school. I just knew in high school when I graduated as salutatorian, and like, yeah, that was cool, but I was just like, this is not the route for me. Like, I'm not saying being smart not the route for me, but I just knew I was meant to just do, like, I just knew I was meant to just do something great, like, to just be great, like, do a lot, like, to help people. I don't know. It gotta be in you. Can't nobody teach you how to hustle. Y'all can say on this, y'all can watch my stripper vlogs, watch anybody else stripper vlogs, or lifestyle vlogs, whatever. Can't nobody teach you how to hustle. That shit gotta be in you. If you ain't got that shit in you, you ain't gonna never be a hustler. And that's just on period. Like, I can't teach you how to get to a bag. You gotta want to get to a bag on your own. I wrote my vision down, period. Girl, you hit 100K when you were working a 9 to 5. I love it for you. Thank you. I kind of don't want to hang my stuff up until I get, like, my dresses, because I have so many freaking clothes. It's ridiculous. What time is it? 10:27. I be forgetting house fee went up, so bitch, I'll be going to work late as fuck. Like, hey, what today is? Thursday? I think house fee is gonna be like $85. I know I should took my dumb ass to work before 10:30. Oh well. Okay. I unpacked one box in Cardi's toy. I got so much stuff to unpack. It's not even funny. Like, where's the rest of my finger at? It's not even funny. I don't even know where my other hangers at. I'm really finna do this later. I'm just gonna do it bit by bit, piece by piece. Hung up on my fingers. I'm gonna go, y'all, because I gotta go to work and I gotta get content. I gotta vlog. I'm gonna leave this vlog up, which I didn't even plan on leaving it up, but I'm just gonna leave it up because I feel like we talked about some good stuff on here. But make sure, please, y'all, go subscribe to my Life for Breeze channel. Like, I'm trying to grow that channel. What I really want to do, like, I'm gonna forever always love my Stripper Life for Breeze channel, but it's like, I'm not trying to dance forever, and I don't even know what content I'm gonna post on this channel after I get done dancing. So go follow my Life for Breeze channel so y'all can see like my daily life vlogs, like me and my son. Even though I still barely post them over there, like I post them like every now and then, but I don't post them over there. I'm really showing y'all my journey of me, like quitting the job to being a full-time YouTuber, to like what I'm doing every single day. Like, I'm showing y'all that. And eventually, once I get like more settled into my place, y'all see like the process of me waking up. Cause I've been going back and forth. Like, I really haven't even been here. Like, this week is like really the first week I've really been here. I only slept here like 2 nights, really. I've been like back and forth to my mom's house and to over here. So when I really get settled, I can start making videos of like my actual morning routine, like me waking up in the morning, dropping Cardi off to school, trying to work on my course. Like, it's just so much stuff that y'all don't even know I'm doing behind the scenes that y'all gonna get to see. But you're not gonna see it on this channel. You gotta go subscribe to my Life of Bree channel, like, period. Bree, honestly, look around you. Your now is the now. You are blessed with a bigger and better space in your life. Love you, hon. Thank you. But I love y'all. I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Bye.